At left end will be number 84, Lawrence Smith. He is 6 foot tall, weighs 160 pounds. Left tackle is number 72, Mike Coleman, 5'11", 215 pounds. At left guard will be number 62, Jake Lucas, who is 5'10", weighs 185 pounds. At center will be number 52, Clay Smith. He is 5'11", 190 pounds. At right guard will be number 64, Richard Chilton, and he is 6'1", weighing 195 pounds. At right tackle is number 70, Terry Moore, 6 foot tall, 235 pounds. At right end will be number 82, Brad Beckwith. He is 6'1", weighs 175 pounds. The quarterback tonight is number 15, George Dodson, 6'1", 175 pounder. At tailback will be number 32, Tyrone Jackson, 5'7", 165 pounds, and he is a speedster. Another speedster is number 22, Joey Truslow. He is 5'6", 145 pounds. And the bullish runner in the form of a fullback is number 12, Ricky Krickenberger. He is 5'11", 195 pounds. Their offensive line averages 186 pounds. Their defensive line is 181. And across the way, there's a sign. Alan, what does it say?
It says 12-0 and 1 to go, and you better believe it.
And the cheerleaders have just marched a big banner down in front of the Blue Devil fan facing the James Monroe fans. It says 12-0 with 1 to go. And you can bet these players and these fans and these students and everybody are thinking in those terms. The starting lineup for the Gate City High Blue Devils offensively. From left end will be number 86, George Wolf, a junior, 6 foot tall, 155 pounds. At left tackle is number 71, Bob Robinette, a senior, 6'3", 195 pounds. At left guard, and he is a hoss, is number 68, Danny Enix, a senior, 6'2", 195 pounds. At center tonight will be number 50, Joel McDavid. Joel is a senior. He is 6 feet tall, weighs 190 pounds. At right guard is number 65, Charlie Pittsworth, a senior, 6'2", 215 pounds. At right tackle is number 74, Mike Wolf, a junior, 6'4", 185 pounds. At right end is number 84, Frank Castle, a senior, 6'3", 180 pounds. At left halfback will be number 23, Stan Rogers, a senior, 5'10", 170 pounds. At right halfback will be Philip Rogers, number 28, a junior, 5'11", 170 pounds. At fullback will be number 33, Don Frazier, a junior, 6 foot tall, 205 pounds. The field general on the quarterback tonight will be number 11, Pat Loggins. He is a senior, 6 feet tall and 160 pounds. And of course, the Blue Devils, as I've said before, they are 12-0 with just 1 to go, and this being the night, all night. And other from the field tonight, we'll be having a lot of comment. There will be trophy presentations after the following the ball game, and of course both sides are just hoping and praying that it will be them. And here come the Devils, as you can hear. They ran through the banner that says 12-0 with 1 to go. Nothing would please these boys any more than bringing the championship of Virginia back to Gate City. And let people ask Gate City who, as they have done in the past. Matter of fact, an interesting thing that I saw today, everyone in Fredericksburg was wondering where Gate City was. And they made no bones about asking. And this afternoon, there was a green automobile came in, a Gate City fan, had a big banner all the way back to side, Alan, which said, Frederick Koo. Frederick Koo? Frederick Koo. The captains tonight, ladies and gentlemen, for the Yellow Jackets will be number 62, Lucas, number 22, Truslow, and number 12, Krickenberger. That is the co-captain will be Lucas, and the captain rather will be Lucas. Co-captain will be Truslow and Krickenberger. The captain for the Gate City High Blue Devils. On the field, conferring with the official, is Stan Rogers and I believe, I can't see the boy from here. 65, I believe. Charlie Pittsburgh and Stan Rogers is conferring with the officials. They're both seniors. Behind them is and he is hoping that I am getting over the roar of the Fredericksburg fans. We are right behind them. The press facility is located right among the fans from Fredericksburg, and of course they are going to be very loud on this. It has to be expected. The Blue Devils are on the field. And double league safety will be number 23, Stan Rogers. Number 28, brother Philip Rogers. And now the James Monroe Yellow Jackets take the field. They go into a last-minute huddle on the field before kicking off. And I might guess that they would say, don't give them anything good to start with. Alan, do you see who is going to be doing the kicking?
It's like number 71, and that would tend to make me believe that we don't have him on here.
Okay, we'll check the program in just a minute and find out who number 71 is. He is doing the kicking for the Fredericksburg Red Bar. We have no name according to this, but number 71 will be doing the kicking to either Phil or Stan Rogers, and it's underway. It's a bad one. We're going to be taken by Phil Rogers, and Phil takes it on the 5-yard line. Now back to the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Phil moves through, and he's going. 1, 2 to the 40, to the 45, to the 50, 40, 30, down to the 20, to the 10, and it's a touchdown, Gate City! And the Blue Devils are on the scoreboard. There is something else. Phil Rogers, he broke that one from the 5-yard line all the way back, and he has scored. The Blue Devils are there. The Blue Devils are home. They can see this thing going on the board already. It reads 6-0. And they'll be running for the two-point conversion, ladies and gentlemen. This was something that you should have seen. Philip Rogers picked it up on the 2-yard line. He scampered around to the 5. He turned around about 3 times, dodged 4 tacklers, and all the way into the end zone he went. 98 yards, a tremendous return from Phil Rogers. And the extra point, no good. The Blue Devils are in command by a score of 6-0. We'll be back with more in just a minute. 32-yard line. The man trying to bring him down was number 30, Benny Vermillion, the tight end from Gate City. It'll be Fredericksburg, James Monroe, first and 10 from their own 31-yard line is where the ball will be placed, just across the 30 in their own territory. Collins was not a very good kick and was taken by number 22. That was Joey Treslow. They're in a power high formation. The call on the snap. The quarterback rolls back. He wants to throw it. He's got a man wide open up there, and he's got a beat. It is complete. It was ruled no good. It was ruled no good. And it was intended. Check that to number 84. Lawrence Smith was the man. It was ruled no good. He could not hold on to the ball. Defending on that play was Philip Rogers, who did not get up very fast. He hit the ground rather hard. But it will be 2nd and 10. This boy has a great arm, the quarterback from Monroe. Is George Dodson, wears number 15, 6'1". They're on the line with a 2nd and 10. They're in the slot eye. The slot is to the right. A broken play. The quarterback has it, and he goes for maybe 1 yard or up to about the 33. So now will be 3rd and about 8. The man to get a hold of him was number 85 from Gate City. I'll try to show you who that was. That was Mike Collins. Mike Collins was the first man to get there, assisted by Benny Vermillion and just a whole bunch of others. 3rd down and 8 yards to go. One of the Yellow Jackets put on their own 33. The quarterback goes back, wants to throw again, being chased, and he was hit by Frank Castle. And the pass is incomplete. So the Blue Devils have held. They will have to go into a punting position. Frank Castle, something we might mention, was crashing hard from a right defensive end. The quarterback, Dodson, had his back to him, and just as he released the ball, he was decked and decked hard. Now going back in safety position will be number 23 and 28 for Gate City, Phil and Stan Rogers. The last time they were back there, Philip broke the game wide open and sent it all the way down for 98 yards and a touchdown. The snap goes back, and it was almost blocked. It's not going very far at all. He's going to take a bounce, and Philip Rogers waiting, now chasing it, going into the end zone. Has it, number 23, and he falls deep. And it is located on about the 1-yard line. It is very, very deep. No, I'd like to make a correction on that. It is across the 5. It's about the 6-yard line. The Blue Devils will have it first and 10 from their own 6. Now we will see what will happen offensively from the Blue Devils. They have 6 points on the board, and they have never yet run to one offensive play, and that was on the extra point, which failed, incidentally, on a broken play on a missed handoff. The quarterback is Loggins. He brings them to the line. They're in a tight D formation that has done so well for them throughout the year. The call and the snap and the Phil Rogers, and he gets the money roll, and he goes out to about the 20. Phil Rogers, a very powerful runner. He ran it out. So I make a correction on that. It was not Phil. That was Stanley Rogers. And Phil was leading the blocking. I thought he had the ball, but Philip Rogers was leading the blocking. Stan was behind him. And the ball is located at just about the 15-yard line is where the ball will be placed down. So we'll bring up a second down. Seems to be a little controversy on the field and where to place the ball down. Looking at the field from one side to the other, they tell me that the clock is messed up, and I believe this happened last week. They're trying to repair it. This time to Stan Rogers. Stan broken wide open. He goes into the secondary, and he goes to about the 28. Stan Rogers, number 23, a power diver. That was Don Frazier once again, and leading that blocking was Stan Rogers, 23. This blocking is beautiful. The faking is tremendous. So that'll be a first and 10 Devils, and the ball is located at about the 28-yard line of the Devils. It seems like the Devils have come to play ball tonight. They have 6 points on the board. It's 6-0. Devils lead. The call, the snap, this time Stan Rogers. Stan goes for 35. And there is a flag down, a marker down, and he was driven out of bounds on the far side of the field, right on the 35-yard line. Stan Rogers, he breaks loose. No, it's Phil, and Phil is going up to about the 37. Philip Rogers, and he got near first down yardage. And I tell you, these boys are here tonight. There is some gapping holes in that defensive line. These boys from James Monroe, they are big, very big. They are huge. And there is gapping holes in that line. I don't know if that's big hand off, and here goes Phil Rogers. He's broken again, and he goes to the 35 of Monroe. And there will be another first and 10. Blue Devils, they are rolling. He simply turned off left tackle and turned it on. He was caught by the safety man, and there was only one man between him and Pater once again. Stop. Into the line goes Stan Rogers. He didn't get one. He was met by the entire middle defense. And the first man to get a hand on him was number 60, J.T. Blair, the middle linebacker. Stan Rogers ran right down his throat. Second down and 10 yards to go. Well, it's second and just under 10 yards. We'll say second and 9, actually, because the official moved the ball twice. Now it's second and 9. Loggins on the line. Sets him again. The call on the snap on the crossbar. And the Phil Rogers. And Bill, he goes to the 30. And the call on the snap. Straight into the line goes Stan Rogers, and he gets about 2 or 3. It'll be fourth down upcoming now. And the ball will be located on the 40, 32, 3-yard line. Time has been called. Call goes to Stan Rogers. He's got it. It's across the 30 and about the 29. He's got another more. First and 10, Blue Devils. And they see that goal line inside one more time. This crowd from Gate City is standing, roaring, as they have been described, the iron lung vampires of Gate City. Someone said they don't play for winning the game, they play for blood. I'd have a poem I'd like to read you at halftime, if I can remember it. First and 10, Blue Devils sets the call, the stop, and this time into the line goes Stan Rogers. And Stan goes to about the 25 before being driven back. And the debut is falling in Fredericksburg, Virginia. Pat Rogers walks in, moves back and sets the word to Stan Rogers. Sets the team and the call, and foul spot, one time, there goes Stan Rogers, and he goes to about the 18-yard line before being hit. No, this is about a 23, I'm sorry. They have moved the markers from the sidelines and this into the field. It'll be a third down upcoming for the Devils. Ball is located on the Monroe 23. It's third down upcoming. Third down and about 5 yards to go. Logan sets him on the call on the cross bucket or in, but it fell. Stan Rogers had the ball and he fouled on about the 20-yard line. So once again will be a fourth down situation. He was not hit. He tried to turn the corner, and this was the field I was telling you about. He fouled. Fourth down upcoming for the Devils, and they are lacking, according to the change, of about a yard and a half. Fourth and about 1.5. Naturally, they will go for it. The ball is located out on the 20-yard line. Logan sets up once again in that tight C, the call and the snap. And this time, Logan puts the ball in center. Logan is going to run. He's got the first down and more. And Logan goes to about the 12-yard line. First and 10. Pat Logan, he is highly underestimated as a runner himself. He is a very swift lad. He simply faked one time to Stan Rogers, tucked it in, and hit the left edge. So he's got a first down on the 12-yard line. Now the Yellow Jackets with their back to the wall. I'm sure that the Yellow Jackets haven't seen this very much this year. It's right smack on the 10. The first and 10, Logan sets the man. This goes to Stan Rogers, who's goal line bound to about the 4-yard line. And some kind of fantastic move that lad has. He was hit numerous times. And rolled and rolled and rolled, and the ball will be placed down on the 3. Second and goal. I don't believe they can receive a first down before they get the touchdown, because it's right on the goal line as nearly as I can tell. The clock is not working. The Blue Devils are leading 6-0. Loggins sets the team with a second down and the call and the snap, and Loggins gives to Phil Rogers. He gets almost there. Down to about the 1.5. Before being hit by a thunderous defense, a very large defense, we might add. These boys are big. Wow, they're big. But they are also moving a little slowly. Alan, who is leading the field, is that Phil or Stan?
Yeah, it's Phil.
Yeah, Phil, okay. He seems to have maybe lost a shoe or something of that nature.
Looks like he's got a cramp in his leg, maybe.
There's the call, and Loggins with the ball. He's going. Did he get in there? Touchdown is good. Blue Devils are ahead. And Loggins on that beautiful play. He turned back. He faked a broken play, and then he ran it. It's good. So the Blue Devils are out in front, 12-0, and they'll be running for the 2 points. So Blue Devils are on the night. Matter of fact, I said this earlier, and someone said beside me, referring to Alan Giles, he said, yes, the Blue Devils are at home. Matter of fact, the state of Virginia is their home. And it would appear that way. They have taken Fredericksburg by storm. You might say they're rewriting the history of the Battle of Fredericksburg.
With 93 yards and 15 plays.
93 yards and 15 plays. That's what it took the Devils to get there. Loggins takes it, and Loggins runs it, and it hits. Good. And there, the Blue Devils are ahead 14-0. First time through, and it's hit finally on about the 48-yard line. And some beautiful running from this halfback. This is going slow, and George Wolf was the man to get a hand on him finally. But really, they have some kind of an explosive offense there. This boy, actually, no one knew where the ball was, I don't believe. He faked everybody blind. First and 10. It's the Yellow Jackets are moving. They're in a slot C, and the handoff goes to the second man through. It's Plastic, and he is going. going to be something else. Now there's some speedsters coming in from the sideline of the Blue Devils on defense. They'll be beefing this defensive backs up, I feel sure. You can hear the James Monroe fans urging them to go. We have to stand to see, actually, and here's that crazy wild play. Here he goes to the left side now, from the halfback, and he is hit and hit hard. This was number 32, Tyrone Jackson. He is fast. Matter of fact, they both are. And the play goes down to about the 15-yard line. So really, this is going to be something else. We're in the first period of play. The Blue Devils are ahead, 14-0. Now we'll have to see. They're sending the plays in from the sideline now, from the Blue Devils, of course, defensively. That'll be the end, I believe. He fakes to the halfbacks and ran it up the middle, and he got almost there before being touched. Matter of fact, the thing is moving so fast that really the Devils are having a hard time following the ball. Some beautiful work in that backfield. It's first and goal. Matter of fact, the ball getting at about the 4-yard line with the first and goal on the 4. Dodson sets up. The call on the stop. This time goes back, and it goes to the halfback over the way, and he lost the yardage. Back to about the 5-yard line, so now it'll be 2nd and 5. This is a weird setup they have. The halfbacks do not face straight ahead, as halfbacks should. They face each other in the backfield. They go down on their knees and face each other. This is the first time I've seen this, and ball that really wants the faking starts, it's very hard to determine where the ball is and who has it. It's 2nd and about 5. They're on the 5-yard line of the Devils. The call on the stop. This time it goes to Johnson again, and he is hit at the line. No goal. So now it'll be 3rd down. It'll be 3rd down for the Yellow Jackets. Time has been called by the Yellow Jackets. Intercepted, I believe. No, correction, it was not intercepted, it was caught. It was caught. So the ball, I believe, will be brought back. There is penalty markers down and will penalize them for 5 yards illegal motion. This will go against the Yellow Jackets, so this will now be 3rd and about 10. And this ball, the ball was in the end zone all alone. He was there by himself, and he caught the ball. It looked for a moment like Frank Castle had it, but he did not. So it's 3rd now and about 10 yards to go. They're in the full-out backfield. The quarterback goes back, wants to throw again. Got a foul out. It's no good. It's incomplete. So now 4th and about 10. It's 4th. Taking their extra point. They have moved this from their own 33 for the score. And on the 4th and 10, they threw the ball, and it was completed in the end zone for the touchdown. So we'll see what they decide to do on their point. They are going to run. From 3 yards, they place the ball down. Dodson sets the team. There's the call. The snap. Back. He wants to throw again. And he's going to be hit, and he was hit. It's good in the end zone. He got the ball off. So now the Blue Devils are leading 14-8. We'll be right back. This time goes to Stan Rogers, and Stan is hit at about the 17-yard line. He tried the crash off left tackle. He did not get it, but about 2.5 yards was all. The ball is located on about near the 17-yard line. It'll now be 2nd and about 7 or 8. 13th game of the season. And this is the one. Morgan sets him, and the call. Quick pitch. Phil Rogers fell to the 15, 13, 12, 10. And he is stopped on the 10-yard line. It may or may not be enough for a first down. It is good. It'll be a 1st and 10, I believe. They were on the 20, so it moved to the 10. Well, they say it's lacking about an inch, or it's just something. It's very shallow. It's close. Very close indeed. Logan sets them down the power high formation, straight ahead, and it's good. And up for the first down and more. There goes the flag down. There goes the flag down on the field after the play had already stopped. We'll just have to wait and see exactly what happened. Seemed like everybody was talking out there. Big group of defense. And here goes the walk-off against the Yellow Jackets. This is going half the distance to the goal line, and this will, I believe, be a personal foul. Face masking has been ruled the call against the Yellow Jackets. This places the ball inside the 5 and about the 4. Pat Logan's the quarterback. It's 1st and 4. He sets them on the call, and it goes to number 23, Stan Rogers. Stan goes outside at near the, about the 4, about the line, no more. They didn't gain much on that one at all. Looks like the defense saw this one coming. It's a cold night in northern Virginia. Northeastern Virginia, I guess, if my geography is correct.
No matter where you are.
Allen says it's a cold night no matter where you are. It's 2nd down and 4. They're on the 4-yard line of the Yellow Jackets. Key formation. Snap and the call. Straight ahead. And did he get it? We'll just wait and see. No, he did not. He got to about the 1 or 1/2 yard line before being stopped. Well, I didn't even see who carried the ball on that one, did you?
I believe it's Don Frazier.
Big fullback Don Frazier, 205 pounds of him. It's on about the, well, the clock says the 1-yard line. I would say about the foot. It's close. Very close indeed. It's a 3rd down for the Devils. 2 more tries to go about a foot. Ball goes straight ahead, and I believe it is good. Give the Devils 6 more. And the Devils have moved from their own 30-yard line into the end zone. And racked up 1 more. The Devils are now ahead, 20-6. Check that to 8, I'm sorry. They will be trying the extra point conversion, the 2-point conversion. And both teams are utilizing ball control. We are in the 2nd period of play. I don't know how much time is left. The score is Gate City 20, and Monroe is 8. There is 5.5 minutes left. Quick pitch goes to Phil Rogers. Phil to the right side, and he did not. Yes, he did. It's good. And the Blue Devils are ahead 22-8. We'll be right back. Collins approach, and he hits it. It's not a good one. It's rolling out, and it's going to be taken by the 2nd man down, and he is hit once, twice, and he pulls ahead to about the 36-yard line, where the Yellow Jackets will have 1st and 10 from their own 36. The first man to get a hand on him was Mike Collins, assisted by Ricky Schaefer and Skipper Wolf. They were the mans to finally put him down. As a matter of fact, it took 3 of them, and the ball is located at the 37-yard line. Rogers, the man to get a hold on him, along with Jerry Frazier. And there was an excellent save. Gordon Quillen was there. And Phil Rogers got up a little slow, but he stopped him, and he stopped him on the 20-yard line. There was a hard charge on the quarterback. He threw the screen right across the line. It was complete. And it went to Jackson, our speedster, and he does some mighty fancy stepping. 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets on the Devil 20. Looks like it may be a high-scoring affair tonight. They're in a weird formation. I don't know what it is. He's back to throw once again. He got it away, and it's caught. And there is a flag down. This will indicate an ineligible receiver, I believe. I believe it was caught by a lineman. We'll just have to wait and see. Frank Castle, he picked it up, and he moved back from the 35 to the 49 of the Yellow Jackets, where the Devils will take over 1st and 10. And this is a break. This will be a definite break for the Devils. As they stop this scoring drive, if they can get another 1 or 2 on the board, I'm sure it won't. Now there is a penalty on the play, going to put the ball back on the 35-yard line. Personal foul assessed against the Devils. This cost them 15 yards back to about the 36. So they have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line. I did not see a flag on that play, but nevertheless, they walked off 15. It's first and 25 now, instead of first and 15, correction. First and 25 from their own, the 36-yard line. Morgan sets the club. There's the call and the snap. And this is Stan Rogers in the middle. He breaks one tackle and two, and he goes across the 40-yard line. Stan Rogers to about the 41. A gain of just about 6 yards. Stan gets up easy and kind of eases on back to the huddle. An O.J. Simpson style if I ever saw it. Takes him 3 minutes to walk from where the ball is down back to the huddle. Takes him about 3 seconds to get it there. It's second down and 19 for the Devils from their own 41-yard line. Loggins sets them in the call, and the call goes to Loggins is going to throw the ball. Got it out there, got it complete. And it goes to Bill Rogers. And Bill is going. No, this is George Wolf, correction. And he is inside the 20 to the 17. George Wolf, a beautiful reception. This caught everybody flat-footed, and he puts it on the 18-yard line. First and 10, Devils. And Pat Loggins stepped in there and threw a beautiful strike to George Wolf. First and 10 for the Devils from the 18 of the Yellow Jackets. And I'm sure Coach Fry will have to put 1 or 2 more on there, Alan, right quick. Yep. Because you can never be safe with a club like these Yellow Jackets. First and 10, the Devils set them up. The call and the snap as Stan Rogers goes to the left side. He bucks 1, 2, and he goes to about the 5-6-yard line. He got that pass play a minute ago. He covered 51 yards. That pass from Pat Loggins to George Wolf, 51 yards, and the ball will be placed down squarely on the 10-yard line as he stepped out of bounds. He was the 6 when he stepped out of bounds on the 10-yard line. Well, actually, it's just across the 10, so really the Devils can get a first down if it need be without getting the touchdown. Loggins gets the boys once again. The call and the snap. This time, snap. Bill Rogers. Bill goes still out to 5. 4. To the 4-yard line across the 5. He's on the 4. Was there a flag down? I don't know. Something was dropped. It might have been a flag. Might have been. I believe they marked it down with a hat. I believe that was what it was. One of the officials doesn't have a hat on. No, he's got a white hat. I see what it is. Right. Okay, now it's second down and about 3 yards to go. They can get a first down before they get a touchdown because they were all about the 10 and a half. Second. And the Devils are now leading 20-0. This was Stan Rogers, the power running of Big Stan. 28-8, the Blue Devils are ahead. In this championship game, we're in the third period. The clock says 6:50 remaining in the third period. 28-8. The Blue Devils are leading the Yellow Jackets. They'll be trying the 2-point conversion. Ball is placed on the 3. T formation. Loggins sets him. And the call. This time, Don Fred. No, Loggins with the ball. Loggins goes, and he may or may not. We'll see what he on file. No good. No good. The Blue Devils are ahead by a score of 28-8. We'll be back on the 15th, and waiting on him is a bunch of blue. He is down on the 14-yard line. Is where the ball will be spotted. Matter of fact, there was about 6 or 8. The leading that charge was number 85, Mike Collins, and number 10, Ricky Schaefer. Alan, they have been down on every kickoff that has been yet. That's right. There's been at least 2 of them there. Mike Collins is nothing short of a fantastic defensive ball player. So it's first and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. They're on their own 14-yard line. Reed's Raiders with their work cut out for them now. They've got the hold. 28-8, Blue Devils are leading. Dodson sets him. Dodson goes back, fakes. First man through, and he gets across the 15, and that's about all. Dodson give off, incidentally, to number 22, Treslow, the halfback, the running back. Give him 2, make it second down and 8 yards to go. It's now on the 17-yard line. That's where the ball is down. And it seems like the Reeds Raiders defense may be getting up on this crossbuck they run so very well here. Of course, they can split this thing wide open at any time. Dodson goes back. Dodson is going to give off to the first man. No, he's going to unload it, and he did a big run, and it's caught. He caught it at about the 31-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. This went to number 22. That is Joey Treslow. Danny Smith was waiting. Matter of fact, Smith thought he's going to get his hands on that ball. He just could not. 5:42 remaining in the third period. Blue Devils are ahead 28-8 over these highly regarded Yellow Jackets of James Monroe of Fredericksburg, Virginia. This is a championship game in the AA playoff. The 13th game of the season. These Blue Devils, they are magnificent tonight. Now, there's the stack defense for the boys to look at, and Dodson wants to throw. He's got to get a big one out there, and he has. He's got a man wide open. There is a flag down on 28. There is a flag down on number 28, Phil Rogers. This will be a pass interference penalty, I feel sure. It'll cost them 15. And this is the first pass interference penalty the Devils have had tonight. But this is what it's going to be, I feel sure, because Phil, he got the boy before he got the ball. Now they're bringing the ball back to the... Matter of fact, the pass was incomplete, but it cost them 15 yards anyway on a first down, so the ball will be located at the 46 of Monroe. It's 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. Bill Rogers, he thought he could get the ball, and he thought he could stop the ball at the same time, I guess. 1st and 10. Dodson sets him. Dodson, he goes back, wants to throw the ball again, and Benny Vermilion's after him. And he's got a man wide open again, and it's incomplete. Matter of fact, going for that ball was number 23, Stan Rogers. He was up there waiting for the ball also. It's incomplete. Second down and 10 yards to go from the 46 of Monroe. We're in the third period of play, just over 5 minutes left. Blue Devils are ahead 28-8. They're so close to a statewide championship. It isn't all funny, Alan. If they can just hold on. Yeah, if they can just hold it all together for about 17 more minutes.
Everybody's holding their breath about it.
Full house backfield for Monroe. Dodson goes back, wants to throw. Now they get off. It's the number 22, Treslow, and he's going to be hit behind the line, way back at the 41. And getting a hold of him was a whole bunch. Matter of fact, big bad Bob Robinette, the first man to come in and say hello, Joey. And incidentally, Bobby Robinette, he's a great kid, a fine young gentleman. He made lineman of the year in the Southwest District. And a very good choice, I might add. So now it's going to be third and a long yardage, about 14 or 15. Dodson, the quarterback. He splits number 82. Blackwood out to the right. Dodson goes back, wants to throw. The pressure's on again, and he's got it up there, and it's caught. It was caught on the 46-yard line. Driven out of bounds by number 41, Danny Smith, and this pass went to number 84, correction, and he fell right across this fence. Wow.
Got a cheerleader across there.
And he ran over a cheerleader on the sidelines. Wow, this could have hurt. Number 84, that boy's name is, I'll tell you just in a moment, it is Lawrence Smith. And he ran over a cheerleader and knocked her into a picket fence, if you can imagine this. Gosh, I hope the young lady, this is a wire picket fence, incidentally. I hope the young lady isn't hurt. She is on the sidelines. Play has not been stopped. And the punting team is on the field for the Yellow Jackets. Waiting is number 23 and 28, Phil and Stan Rogers, respectfully. And the ball is picked up. No, it's going to roll dead. It's going to roll dead at about the 20-yard line. And this young lady, she is hurt, I believe, and hurt maybe seriously, because she was hit extremely hard by number 84. No, I believe, she is getting up. Now the crowd is moving back. They're bringing some towels out. She is she is conscious. She knows what's happening. Okay. Maybe she isn't hurt bad. Golly, I hope not. That was a terrible blow she took. This number 84, he is a big boy, and he came out there with a lot of power and driven out of bounds by Danny Smith hard. First and 10 for the Devils on their own 20. Logan sets them again, and the give is to Stan Rogers. Correction, Phil Rogers. And Phil gets one or two around left end before being halted. And the young lady is on her feet. She is all right. My goodness, what a blow she took. Alan, I don't know if I've seen a ball player take a harder lick than that.
No, I don't believe I have either. That's just another reason I think that the cheerleaders ought to be inside the fence, closer to the fans.
Most definitely, because these young ladies were right on the sideline at the 40-yard line where this pass was complete. But golly, she did take a blow. Wow.
Just think about it for a minute. Yeah, just think about it for a minute. The players can get hurt out there with a blow like that. Pads all over them, and she has no padding at all, and a girl to beat off.
And she is only a junior varsity cheerleader, we might add. She is a very young lady, a young lady. Golly, did she take a blow. Wow, this number 84, he had a full head of steam when he caught the ball. He did not even slow down. And as soon as he caught the ball, he was hit by Danny Smith. And this, of course, just turned his momentum to the right and hit this young lady head on, knocked her into this wire picket fence. If you can imagine this. Golly. Wow-wee. I can't hardly get over this. Oh, this is Phil Rogers, and Phil out to the 30. And a good gain on the play. This will be just about enough for a first down. It is. It's good. It's for a first. So the Devils with a first down. And the play is on the 30-yard line. And the Devils, well, they stepped into a scoring drive probably from the Yellow Jackets. If they can just hang on for about 15 more minutes, they've got it, friends. And this is, boom, Stan Rogers? Yes. Stan goes to the 34. And he is being hit by a bunch of them. Golly, just a whole heap. A championship game in Fredericksburg, Virginia. For the AA playoffs, the Blue Devils leading 28-8 over the Yellow Jackets of James Monroe. The ball is on the 34-yard line of the Devils. They have the ball. They have not punted tonight thus far. Second down and about 6. The call is to Stan Rogers. Stan goes to about the 39, 38. They're getting 3 and 4 continuously a clip. They're getting through this line, Alan, it would appear before the defense is actually raising up.
Well, right there's your quickness for you that everybody's talked about for a long, long time.
Because you look at the size of this defensive line, golly, they average about 211 pounds, something like this. They're huge.
Yes, you can't run over them, run around them.
And that's what's happening here tonight. These Blue Devils, I believe, they're coaching. They have been coached so well, and they're so quick, and they were so high coming into this ball game that really this may be the answer tonight. Matter of fact, the first play of the ball game was a touchdown for Phil Rogers. He broke it wide open with the opening kickoff. He ran it back about 95 yards. And this has been the answer, I believe, is the quickness of these Devils. With a 3rd and 2, Logan sits them in the call, and this time it is Stan Rogers, and Stan goes out to about the 45. There'll be another first for the Devils. They're on their own 45, and once again he's being gang tackled, but needless to say, he's getting that yardage, 1st and 10. And this crowd across the field, Alan, I've never seen anything quite like it. They're everywhere. These Gate City fans, golly, I've never seen such a crowd driving this far to see a high school ball game in my life.
No fan like a Gate City fan.
You're right. 1st and 10 from the 45. Logan says, quick opener. Stan Rogers, no, it's Phil, and he's broken to the 50, 45, 30. And he goes to about the 33-yard line before being hauled down. Phil Rogers, 1st and 10, Blue Devils. Some beautiful agility on that field in the form of one Philip Rogers. And it's 1st and 10 from the 31, 32, 33-yard line, 32 and a half actually, of the Yellow Jackets. Blue Devils are driving once again. 2:20 remaining in the third period. 28-8. Devils leading. Logan sets them in the tight C. There's a call. This is Stan Rogers. Stan goes across the 30 to about the 28. The defense is doing a lot of stunning this time, I believe.
WGAT FM, Gate City, Virginia.
Go with a second down and should be about 7, I guess. A gain of about 3 is just over the 30-yard line, about the 29.5. It's very hard to see exactly where this thing is located because, as I started to tell you a while ago, the field really, you look at the sideline and it's hard to tell where the ball is because the field is not parallel with the bleachers. And this makes it extremely rough on a play-by-play announcer. 2nd and 7. 23, Stan Rogers with the ball, goes to the right side, breaks one tackle, two, and he may have broken it all the way, down to the 20, to the 15, 10, and 5, and he falls. And he fell for about 10 yards, Alan. This boy, Stan Rogers, he's nothing short of green. He was hit by about, golly, I don't know how many times. Anyway, they say he stepped out of bounds on about the 10-yard line, so it's enough for the first down for the Devils. They're threatening one more time. He's just outside the 10, so he can get a first down before getting a touchdown if it has to be that way. The Devils are leading 28-8 and threatening again from about the 10.5-yard line. Loggins in the tight C. Loggins sets the call. There's the call to the south. This is Big Phil Rogers at Phil. Whoops. That kind of fastest step didn't work. Well, that's the first time that's happened in a long time. He lost about 2 or 3 yards on this play. And his fastest stepping, he started to go to the left, then he actually changed his mind, so he was hit. Yeah, that's all you can say. It's now second down and about 12 yards to go. Something of this nature. Close. That's the end of, that's the end of 3 periods of play. The Blue Devils are leading 28-8. We'll be back with more in just a minute. Up to about the 31, rather. It's in their own territory. 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets.
Something about this running, though, it's eating up the clock, and as soon as they score, provided they do, who's going to get the ball, you say?
Well, naturally, it's got to go to Gate City.
Right.
And Gate City is leading by a score of 28-8. I'm sure that Coach Fry and everybody would like to have had one more on the board.
Yep.
But nevertheless, every time they score, they have got to kick to the Blue Devils. Dodson goes back to throw, and he's being chased. And he gets it away, and it's caught at the sideline, and it goes to Jackson, Tyrone Jackson, number 32. And it went over to went out of bounds at about the 30, near the 40-yard line. As a matter of fact, a little across the 40, I believe, where we placed in. These boys are not only excellent runners, this tailback and wingback, Jackson and Truslow, but they are also fine receivers. Second down and about 2 yards to go, or 1 or 2, somewhere thereabouts. It's located just across the 40-yard line, barely. Devils go to the Oklahoma defense. Call, and the snap, but going back after the quarterback, and he did get it away, but it's going to be picked off by Gate City. And here goes Phil Rogers. No, Danny Smith. And Danny's got him on. He broke 1, broke 2, and he goes back to about the 35. And there is Danny Smith, and he gets up, tries it again. Well, how about that? He would not be denied. Danny Smith, a sophomore, and he picked this one off, and boy, he was going to that goal line. Alan, what happened?
Okay, Danny was running. He intercepted the pass and ran back what looks like about 40 yards, and they say that he was a forward lateral, but I kind of question that. I mean, the people here in the press box, it looks to me like he threw it straight out to the side. Maybe it's a tad back. Now, I don't know.
Well, anyway, we'll see. Whatever it is, it will be walked off against the Devils back to the 40-yard line where the ball will be placed down.
Clipping.
And clipping has been assessed against the Devils, okay? Now they will have the ball, though, and this will be a deciding factor of the game, possibly, because we are in the 4th period of play, just over 9 minutes remaining, and the Blue Devils are out in front by a score of, and now we have a policeman on the field. For what use, I don't know.
He's going to risk
all right, now. Okay, it's the first aid man, I've been informed. Looks like a policeman to me. Okay. One of the coaches from Monroe is not at all happy with this. He's going onto the field to talk with someone. Matter of fact, Monroe has the boy down, of which I did not see. I am sorry. And this is Tyrone Jackson. Good grief. He is the tailback. This could be injurious, too. He was the one that finally made the stop on Danny Smith. I did not see this young lad down, or I would not have been talking like this. The stretcher is being brought onto the field by the life-saving crew to pick up this boy, this tailback, Tyrone Jackson. This makes two that has been injured in the past couple of minutes from Monroe. Blue Devils will have the ball when this thing is first, when it first goes back into play. They will have a first down at about the 40-yard line. He is being helped onto the stretchers. I did not see that much contact over there, but of course that's not up to me to see it, don't guess. Anyway, he was out in the open, and he looked like he made a lunge at Danny Smith and missed. But they say he was the one who stopped Danny. Anyway, I didn't see that much contact on the other side. But it just goes to show you don't have to have a lot of contact to be injured in playing football. It's a rough sport. And these Devils play as rough as anyone I've seen. Logan's the quarterback. He'll put the ball in motion at the 40-yard line. They're in a full-house backfield. Logan sets him on the call, and this time, first man through, Philip Rogers. And Philip, he will go to about the 32. Noticing two or three of the defensive players are getting up rather slow down. Matter of fact, Coach Fry said that he was going to try to keep this bunch on defense all night. They run a two-platoon system, and he said the only way he could figure to do it was keep them on defense all night. So the ball is on the 32-yard line. Devils with a second down. They're in the tee as they have it all night long. This is Phil Rogers, and he is going, he is going, he is gone. He is in there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, good. Woo, and gives 6 more to Blue. Wow, Phil Rogers on a quick opener off left tackle, and he went 32 yards right up the middle. And not only do the Monroe boys have scat backs, but this just goes to show you these Devils are not to be taken lightly. I wonder if the people from Fredericksburg know where Gate City is now. Maybe not, but they know they play ball.
They play pretty fair country football.
First team fair country football. As Coach Harry Fry would say, they'll hit you. They're running for the 2 points. The call, it's to Rogers. This is Stan, and it's not going to be good. It's not good. And this is going down. It's got a good kicking off, being bobbled around on the ground there. Nobody could get a handle on it. And this went to Truslow, and wow, was he ever hit. There was not a blue jersey left standing on this time. The ball, it was stopped on the 29, is where the Yellow Jackets will have a 1st and 10. And there, like I said, was not a blue jersey remaining standing in this particular play. Check that. It was Joey Truslow, number 22, with the ball. Tyrone Jackson, a tremendous tailback, has been taken out of the game. 1st and 10. Dobson is the quarterback. He sets him. Dobson goes back, and he gives off to the first man. It's going to end around, and he is going to be chased outside at about the 40-yard line. And Don Frazier, the man to help him along, with number 86, George Wolf. Again, up to about the 40, the ball is placed down about the 42. It'll be a first down for the Yellow Jackets against Reed's Raiders of Gate City. And these Raiders have played a magnificent role tonight. The Yellow Jackets have gained a lot of yardage, but they've been stopped. Now, the quarterback going back, and nobody knew where that ball was. It's in the air. He is going, no, he thought he was stopped. He was stopped on the 10-yard line, at about the 9-yard line, and some kind of tremendous speed from, get that boy's number, that receiver. What number is he, Alan? Some kind of tremendous speed. I don't think Alan ever heard it. Anyway, it was chased down from behind. And this was number 11. Right up the middle, and wow, did he, I was so fancy thinking no one knew where the play was, actually. Number 11, I don't even have, I don't think. Check that, it was number 12, is Ricky Quickenberger, and this guy is fast. It's first and goal from about the 9-yard line. Just over 7 minutes remaining. The call goes back, this did not work. A loss on the play. Out back to about the 12-yard line. This was the quarterback.
He ran, smacked that into Danny Smith.
Well,
Danny Smith, I believe it was, right?
Right, it was Danny Smith, number 41. It was crashing in from a cornerback, along with Frank Castle. They were both there.
Yeah.
And this guy ran smack into him. I don't think you ever saw him coming. Now the ball is placed at about the 12-yard line. It's now second down and longer yardage to go. Matter of fact, about 12. Now Dodson goes back, and he's one to put the ball in the air, and he's being chased and hit way back at the 26, 27-yard line. And count it as they get in. There is Mike Collins, there is Frank Castle, and Benny Vermillion, 3 of them. So now it'll be third at about a mile and a half. It might as well be a mile and a half as be this far out. Wow-wee, the pressure was on from Mike Collins, Benny Vermillion, and Frank Castle. They fired in there and flat ate this quarterback up. Third down, a bunch of yardage. I'm sure it's not enough, though, because these guys can score from anywhere. They're in a slot T formation, and the call is to the first man in the line. He don't get much. A gain of about 1, so now it's fourth down. A gain of about 1, maybe, not much more. There's a Blue Devil trying to get up a little slowly. That is 65, Charlie Pittsworth. He got up rather slowly, but he's all right.
Oh, yell field goal.
Well, it's possible, friends. They've done about everything else. This is a very flashy ball club here tonight. 34-8, Blue Devils are leading. There's just over 7 minutes remaining. With a fourth down upcoming, they're going for it. Dodson on the quick pitch, goes back, and it's going to be thrown by a halfback. No, he did not get it away. And he is hit again. Who got him, Alan?
Okay, just a second. It's
65 is Charlie Pittsworth. He's the man there, and Danny Enix. There is your hard sergeant, defensive tackles, Enix and Pittsworth. 2 great ball players, and they got this halfback way back there. On about the, well, let's see, the ball is located near the 40, well, actually all about the 38-yard line, 39. So the Blue Devils will take over from that point. Just over 7 minutes remaining. 7 even. And you can hear a thunderous applause for the Devil leading the field. This 65 Charlie Pittsworth, who has played a great ball game. Logan's the quarterback. He sets them up. There's the call, and the snap, and it goes into the line. This is Phil Rogers, Stan Rogers, over to about the 48-yard line. That is Stan Rogers, correction. I can't keep those names straight. Stan Rogers, he goes to about the 47-yard line is where the ball is placed down, where it'll be now a second and about 2. The Blue Devils are leading 34-8. They are so near to a state championship. But they can feel it coming on, I'm sure. Tight T formation. Logan sets them on the call. This is to the second man through. This goes to Phil Rogers. Phil goes to about midfield. Just maybe or may not be enough. It is. It's enough for the first. First and 10, Devils squarely on the 50-yard line. 6:27 remaining in the ball game, and the crowd from the Gate City stands are standing. They have not been seated for the last 5 or 10 minutes. They're standing, and those iron lungs are roaring out of about 2,000 wild, cheering vampires, as they've been called. Logan takes it, gives off Stan Rogers. Stan, he goes to about the 46 of Monroe. There is a flag down. Matter of fact, there's 2 or 3 flags down. At the line of scrimmage, the first one went down. So we'll see what the call is. Time has been called by Monroe. With time out on the field, we'll be right back. Know who he is. The Los Angeles crew is around him. And these Devils are not doing anything but hitting out there tonight. Wow. This makes about 4 or 5 that has been taken off the field with injuries. Wow-wee. 45 of the Devils. And the penalty we have not been given. Here it comes now, I believe. No, there has not been any indication given yet. Anyway, the ball is now back on the 45 of the Blue Devils. So there's been no indication. Matter of fact, the clock says 6 minutes, but I don't believe there's that much time left. 5.5 left, they say. The Devils are on the line, and the call. This goes to Stan Rogers. Stan goes to about the, matter of fact, the loss on the play of about 1 or 2. A loss of about 2 on the play. I'm sure what they're doing now is wanting to play ball control. Looks to be just across the 25. He was on the 35. First and 10, Blue Devils. They're inside the 25 at about the 24.5. They needed to go right to the 25. Like I was saying, there'll be a wild time in Fredericksburg tonight from these wild fans from Gate City. Wish everybody could have been here tonight to have seen this. First and 10 from the 24.5. Logan sets him again on the delay. This is Stan Rogers, and Stan, he's driving down to about the 16-yard line before being hauled down. Goes to Stan Rogers. Stan is goal line bound, and did he go? No, it's Loggins. He follows Stan Rogers on a beautiful fake, and he fell in behind him at about the 3. He is stopped. So this may or may not be enough for a first again. We'll just have to wait and see. It was on the 12. They would have had to have gone to the 2. No, it'll be second and about 1. Second and
22 first down.
Second and about 2 it is. It's located now on the 3-yard line, would appear. 4. Now, it's Loggins. This time it's Loggins again, and he's good. He's in there, and a flag goes out. A flag at the Monroe boys, and it's good. Well, 34. Now the Devils are leading by 40-6. They'll be running for the 2-point conversion. Rustin, number 22, waiting to receive the kick from Collins. And Collins hits it, and this one is going to Thurston. He has the ball. He tries to get outside, and he's being hit, but he breaks loose around the right side, and now he goes into Devil territory to the